Yo, what's up guys, Shujinkydink here, and welcome to a video all about buffs and nerfs. We still haven't received a balance patch yet, and it's freaking me out. It's been the longest we've ever gone without a true balance patch. So I wanted to make a video talking about just a couple things that I would change. There's not really a whole lot. I think the game is great. Just a couple ideas that I had. Maybe you can poke holes in my theories, so go ahead and post them in the comments below if you think what I'm saying is completely ruining or completely overpowering a character. But other than that, you know, just maybe give me your ideas, because there are some characters that I'm not sure of. Kotal Khan, for example, is one of them. I play him. I'm not really sure how to balance him, you know, safely, where he won't be overpowered. So, that being said, let's get into it. Let's start with two of the top tier for sure. That's Geras and Erron Black. Geras, I would keep his 6 frame down 1, but make it -10. I think that would be fair. You know, there's an advantage to playing him that you get that 6 frame down 1, but you got to use it well. You don't get rewarded at -4 for using it. Maybe because he's a new character to the franchise, they just wanted to make him a little bit better so that people would play him. Don't really know what their thoughts on that were. But yeah, my second change for Geras would be to make the quicksand a mid instead of a low. That would eliminate this ridiculous 50-50 that leads into a crushing blow, and still have him able to use that move to counter zoning and move around it. He still does have a lot of crushing blows, so maybe that wouldn't fix him, but I think that would help alleviate a lot of the issues that he has without completely ruining the character. So Erron Black is one of the 2 characters that I went a little bit crazy with. So if you're an Erron Black main, tell me if this would just completely ruin the character. I really don't think it would, because I think he still has a lot of good stuff here. But I think with Erron Black, I would just take the Scud Shot completely out of his moveset. Like, talking about 52 card pickup here. I would take this. He has so much, he does not need the Scud Shot to cancel all of his strings and counter any zoning. I think I would replace this with the Downward Pistol. I think that's a good move, a little bit of range to it, you know, and it's safe. It's -8, so I mean, he could throw it into this string. It's not really a mix-up, it's a mid at... but it pushes him back, and it's -8. I think that would be a good substitute for the Scud Shot. I think the Scud Shot is a little bit too powerful. So that would be really my only change to Erron Black. I thought about, in the second variation, changing it so his command grab popped up, because it looks like it kind of does, or could. I don't know if that would, you know, make him overpowered or not at all in that variation. I don't know that variation that well. So again, comment below if you know it, because I'm really curious to hear about it. Either way, that is Geras and Erron Black. Let's move on to the next culprits. Alright, so next we have Sonya and Cetrion. And Sonya is a pretty easy fix. I think we all know what it is. Just change the voice actress. Not really kidding, but anyways, that's not a real nerf. I think the only thing I changed about Sonya is I would make her energy rings slower, bring them maybe from 12 to 16 frames, and increase the recovery of them. Because, like, right now, she has an insane 50-50 game. And that's kind of always how Sonya's been played. So, I don't really disagree with, I don't really agree with taking away, like, her 50-50s and her damage. But I think she shouldn't be able to zone out some of the better, you know, some of the more rushdown characters in the game. Like, she shouldn't be a zoner and a rushdown. So, slow this down, maybe add a little bit more recovery to it. I don't know if taking it to the point where, you know, the cancels don't combo would be a thing, but, you know, I think she shouldn't be able to zone and rush down. Like, her rush down is really good, and let's leave that there and say, okay, Sonya is a rush down character. If you want to play her, you're going to have to deal with zoners, you know? It's just a little bit too much for her to have both, you know, especially with the crushing blow off that. I would definitely keep the crushing blow on it. I'm not saying take that away. I'm just saying if this was slower and had more recovery, where she actually had to think a little bit more about throwing it out rather than, you know, backdash, especially with how good her dashes are, right? You all know this. I'm preaching the choir here, I'm sure. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe you're a Sonya player and you're like pissed at me right now. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? That's stupid. That's going to ruin the character. And the other character that I know about is Cetrion. My casual variation is called Godly Essence, because it's one of my favorite quotes from Quan Chi in MKX when he beats Raiden, and he's like, I shall own your godly essence. And that was like the first thing that came to my mind when I had Cetrion, was like, how can I somehow mix Quan Chi into this. So either way, that's the backstory to that nobody asked for. One of those means absolutely nobody. Dink. Anyways, the only change that I'd make for Force of Nature is just take away the gap in ground pound. That's unnecessary. She's supposed to be a pure zoner in this variation, and you know, once you learn that there's that gap, Scorpion can just jump, teleport, instant punish. Raiden can Superman. You know, other characters can do stupid shit between it. Nobody knows it at this point, of course, but me, because every once in a while I run into somebody that somehow knows how this variation works, and I get absolutely wrecked. I have no chance of winning, because they just jump, they pick Scorpion, they jump, they teleport in between the ground pound. So all I'm asking, just take away that ground pound gap. That's really all I need. Let me zone people. It's already negative. It's minus 15. Leave me alone, man. Just leave me alone. Alright, so it's time that we talk about the elephant in the room, which is Scorpion. And we are joined here by my good friend, Boston Dragon. May or may not know him. He does have a YouTube channel. You could check it out as well. youtube.com/BostonDragon. He's staring very intently at the screen there. So, my changes for Scorpion would be this. He does not need to cancel his teleport. It is one of the fastest reversals in the game. And you're already guessing between whether he amplifies it or not to punish it. So, I think taking that completely out of Reborn is nothing but a good thing. And then make him play everybody else's game. Like, why is he the only one playing this game? Give back the Misery Blade. He can use the Misery Blade and have a bunch of different mix-ups, and then they're all unsafe, just like everybody else. Like, you have options, you can mix them up, but just, you know, there you go. See, he's got a fake in it. That's crazy.
It should be real.
Like, but it's all unsafe. So instead of having the guess of whether you cancel your teleport or not, which is a little bit too overpowered in my opinion, especially since he's 100% safe and the guess is always in his favor, give him an option where you still have to guess, but it's not always in his favor. I think that's more than fair. And then the anti-air grab, I think that was stupid. I think that they should, get rid of that and give him the demon breath, because you can end the combos in it and be plus on block, plus 18. It has a little bit of pushback in the corner. That would be crazy though. So that would kind of be like his main thing. So that's kind of my suggested nerfs to Scorpion. And the rest of the cast, outside of that, I think we start there. There may be a couple other things that you guys suggest that maybe they need to do, but I think we should start there, and because I think that will help the lower tiers thrive, because everyone kind of has some stuff in this game, but the top tier is just a little bit too good. And then of course I have my one buff for Cetrion, because I just know that character in and out and I've played so many matches. But maybe she doesn't need it if we nerf Scorpion the right ways. So, that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Boston Dragon, anything you'd like to say?
I think nothing that you said really should be in the game.
Great.
Except for the Demon Breath.
Great input. Great. Demon Breath is a great move. Let's look at the Amplify version. Ooh. Pretty cool, huh? Want to see it again? Too bad, because you're gonna.
I'll show you a little something.
Nice one. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, because it really helps me out, and subscribe, because we make videos every single day. Hashtag Big Dink Energy. We will see all you guys in the next video.
Accept your death.